in the church and something to leave. What's wrong with you people?
These guys are tyrants.
Stay on the ground now.
Let go of me. What's wrong with you? He's a tyrant. You're resisting. You're for him. You're on the ground.
Imagine finding yourself in a place of worship only to become the center of a tense police interaction. On August 25th, 2019, in Worcester, Massachusetts, officers from the Worcester Police Department arrived at Cornerstone Bible Baptist Church to speak with Rachel Rudy, the daughter of Reverend Joseph Rudy Sr. The concern? Rachel allegedly failed to return her 11-year-old child after a custodial visit. According to the Rudys, when Reverend Rudy inquired about any official paperwork or whether he was being detained, Officer Nunez assured him there were none. Determined to leave, Reverend Rudy attempted to exit the church, prompting the arrival of additional officers, including Officer Capabianca. The ensuing interaction, captured on body camera footage, set the stage for a complex and controversial encounter. Have you ever wondered what truly happens during such intense police interactions? Don't miss these shocking facts. Watch now. You're watching Cops and Consequences. Subscribe now to join our community.
Who are you? Who are you? Why don't you go inside? You have nothing involved. Go
Oh,
inside.
that's my daughter. So
Okay.
yeah, I do have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You know,
maybe you don't have
this has nothing to do with you.
Tyrant, don't tell me. Rachel.
You done yelling? You done yelling?
Are you done yelling? Acting like a big shot?
We're all set here. You can go inside.
No, you go on.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You can go inside. You're about to be arrested for disturbing the peace.
Supervisor here, tyrant. You keep. Let's get him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Hey!
What are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're in a trap! Oh, listen!
As tensions mounted, Reverend Rudy openly criticized the officers, leading to a swift escalation of force. An officer threatened Reverend Rudy with a disturbance charge, and when he resisted the directive to return inside, the situation quickly intensified. Officers pursued Reverend Rudy through the church, ultimately restraining him forcefully and deploying a taser. Before evaluating the appropriateness of the force used, it's essential to determine whether the officers had legitimate grounds to detain or arrest Reverend Rudy based on his behavior. Under Massachusetts law, disturbing the peace involves conduct that significantly disrupts public order, such as excessive noise, aggressive behavior, or provoking confrontations. However, the application of this statute must consider whether Reverend Rudy's actions met these criteria and if his expressions were protected under the First Amendment. Legal precedents indicate that while individuals have the right to express dissent towards law enforcement, there is a narrow boundary where such expressions may be deemed unreasonably disruptive. In Reverend Rudy's case, the critical question is whether his actions constituted a legitimate disturbance of the peace or fell within the scope of protected free speech. Throughout this episode, we'll delve into these legal nuances to assess the validity of the officer's actions.
You guys need to get back up. Get out of that space and back up.
Just record it. That's
Oh, you tased me. Get the state cops here. You just punched someone. I'm gonna sit.
Sit down.
Are you on?
What's wrong with you people?
These guys are tyrants.
Stay on the ground now.
Let go of me. What's wrong with you? He's a tyrant. You're resisting. You're for him. You're on the ground.
Stay on the ground.
Get on the
You're
ground.
psycho. Stop moving.
You're hurting me. Listen, buddy. Let go of me. I'm gonna sue the So you know, this guy's been hitting me, kicking me. Yeah, I'm gonna sue the crap out of him. You like it, man? I just asked you to get off my wrist, man. Get this guy's name right here, Capa Bianca. Yeah. Everybody, get this stuff. All because they're trying to bully one of our church members and steal their child. We'll just sue him, that's all. I don't know what I did to get tased. You didn't do nothing. They said you punched me in the face. Yeah, he came at me because he didn't like it. This Spanish cop right here punched me right in the face. I know. Don't be punching us. Shut your mouth. You need to back away from us. We're not animals. What am I arrested for? Yeah, exactly. Come on, what did I get arrested for? Get the supervisor here now. I can't even believe what these guys just did in this church house.
Yeah, we need to get him up and then him. Which one do you want to get up first? They can get both. We have enough guys now.
Are you kidding me?
How? We've got enough guys now.
Make sure my wife gets checked out because she's pregnant and this cop tackled her.
The situation took another turn when Reverend Rudy's son, Joseph Rudy Jr., intervened by requesting that his pregnant wife, Carissa Rudy, receive a medical evaluation. Despite this plea, an officer forcibly restrained her. Following the incident, the Rudys filed a lawsuit alleging that the responding EMT neglected to provide necessary medical care to Carissa, stating that his role was solely to attend to officers. They further claimed that Carissa was left without medical attention and remained on the cell floor for hours post-arrest without receiving the care she needed. Under the 14th Amendment, individuals in police custody are entitled to adequate medical care, and any deliberate indifference to serious medical needs can constitute a violation of their rights. In this scenario, if the allegations are accurate, the failure to provide timely medical assistance to Carissa Rudy could represent a breach of constitutional obligations by the authorities involved. The legal ramifications of such neglect are significant, potentially undermining the trust and accountability expected in police-citizen interactions. This aspect of the case underscores the critical importance of ensuring that all individuals in custody receive the necessary medical attention without discrimination or delay.
Beaten up by the Worcester police. This guy right here.
You have an ID on you?
No, I don't. You got one on you?
I drive stunt. He got drive stunt in the back.
Does he have to go?
No. Just want to check him out. You don't
wait
get
for
any
him to
marks.
cool off for a minute.
Yeah.
My name's Joe, Reverend Joe Rizzuti. I don't consent you to go in my pocket. You don't care what I said.
You're under arrest. We're going to search
You
you.
get away from me.
Okay?
You get away from me.
No,
This
you're
guy
under
has
arrest.
assaulted
All right?
I'm your arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? You get away from me. You've already assaulted me. Assaulted me, tased me, laying in the back of my church, this guy. Imagine that. All because he was asked a simple question. Tased me, you knocked me to the ground, and this guy's pulling my pants down.
As tensions escalated further, Reverend Rudy openly criticized the officers for their approach, leading to a rapid escalation of force. The body camera footage reveals that officers pursued Reverend Rudy through the church, ultimately restraining him forcefully and deploying a taser. Additionally, allegations have been made that both Reverend and Pastor Rudy were struck with closed fists, and Carissa Rudy was forcefully restrained to the ground, with an officer applying pressure to her back and stomach. According to standard police protocols, the use of force must be both necessary and proportional to the situation at hand. This involves assessing the perceived threat and determining whether less aggressive measures could effectively resolve the encounter. In situations where individuals are not posing an immediate danger or resisting arrest, the escalation to physical force can be deemed excessive and unwarranted. In this case, if the Rudy's claims hold true, the officer's actions may surpass what is considered reasonable under departmental guidelines and legal standards. The absence of clear evidence showing that the Rudy's posed a threat to the officers or others further complicates the justification for such force. This raises significant concerns about the appropriateness and necessity of the actions taken by the officers during this interaction.
No one's checked me out.
They're waiting for him to calm down. They're waiting for him to calm down.
I like my money clip and my money back. We'll take care of that. Look
Give
at
me
these
the-
guys. You guys getting this on video? Taking all my stuff out of my pockets, my money, my
bro.
money clip, everything.
Your whole behavior, all on video. All your behavior.
That's how that works.
Don't worry about it. Okay? So shut your mouth.
Oh, really? Shut my mouth. Did they prevent you from getting the kid?
I wasn't here for like I said. It was a lot. We were trying to get to there, and he kept interfering, and he wouldn't calm down. He kept causing a scene, and then he ran.
Where did you get? You know where you got tased?
I have no idea. He got tased right in the middle back here.
Can I just look at it? Is that all right?
Relax. I gotta check you out. Right here. All right, we're good. All right, you also have to go to the wagon. Let's go.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll do it.
That's for this guy here. Okay. Let me find out. I don't know what the other's got going on, but thank you.
They did all this in front of him.
I'm good here. They just need a card for the other guy. All right, guys, we're good.
Mom,
Thank you.
they're gonna tell you you're going to the police station. You gotta bail us out. You got Joey's credit card. I'm getting arrested.
In the legal aftermath of the incident, Reverend Rudy faced multiple charges, including assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, and assault with a dangerous weapon, among others. Similarly, Pastor Rudy and Carissa Rudy were charged with interference with a police investigation and resisting arrest. However, the legal proceedings took a favorable turn for the Rudys, with the resisting arrest charges against both Reverend and Pastor Rudy being dismissed before trial, and a judge subsequently acquitting them of all remaining charges after a bench trial. Carissa Rudy's interference charge was also dismissed, and the more serious kidnapping charge against Rachel Rudy was later dropped, with other charges against her being decriminalized. Seeking further accountability, on August 23, 2022, the Rudys initiated a federal lawsuit against officers Nunes and Capabianca, along with other officers and officials from the Worcester Police Department. The lawsuit alleges excessive and unreasonable use of force, assault and battery, conspiracy, malicious prosecution, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, among other claims. The Rudys contend that the physical and emotional toll of the encounter has had a lasting impact on their family, highlighting a broader pattern of misconduct within the Worcester Police Department. In response to these serious allegations, the Department of Justice announced on November 15, 2022, a civil investigation into the Worcester Police Department. This investigation aims to determine whether there exists a systemic pattern of excessive force or discriminatory policing practices based on race or sex within the department. The developments in this case raise significant questions about police accountability and the measures in place to prevent abuse of power. While the dismissal of charges against the Rudys suggests that the initial actions taken by the officers may have been unfounded, the ongoing DOJ investigation underscores the need for thorough examination and potential reforms within the Worcester Police Department to ensure fair and just interactions between law enforcement and the community. While it's challenging to fully assess the interactions based solely on the available body camera footage, it's evident that the Rudys exercised their rights throughout the confrontation. Their persistence in challenging the actions of the Worcester Police Department, both in the courtroom and through their federal lawsuit, highlights a significant struggle for accountability and justice. The outcome of these legal battles and the ongoing DOJ investigation may pave the way for meaningful changes in police practices and community relations. If you have any experiences or legal topics related to police interactions that you'd like us to explore, please share them in the comments below. Thank you for watching Cops and Consequences. Don't forget to subscribe now to join our community and stay informed on these critical issues.